Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We start with police attempting to raid the top office for the first time since the martial law incident. Our Bae Eun-ji is standing by live on the line. Eun-ji, what's the latest?
Jung-min, the probe into President Yoon and top police and military officers for the surprise martial law declaration last week has been escalating here in the country. A total of 18 investigators arrived at the presidential compound at around 11:45 a.m. this morning to gather materials related to President Yoon's brief imposition of martial law. But the police have been in a standoff with the security office for more than 6 hours and were not able to get inside the presidential office building. Yoon, whose residence is at a separate location, was reportedly believed to have not been at the presidential office when the investigators arrived this morning. Police also raided the police headquarters as well as the offices of Seoul Metropolitan Police and the National Assembly Police Guards on Wednesday. Top police officials, the National Police Chief Cho Ji-ho and Seoul Police Head Kim Bong-sik were also arrested in the early hours of this morning. They're suspected of instructing police officers to block lawmakers from getting into the National Assembly on the night martial law was declared. Separately, the Parliament's Justice Committee members and the committee chair called on the country's investigation office for high-ranking officials to arrest President Yoon. Its chief prosecutor did not deny the fact that his office can arrest Yoon if the conditions are met and said they'll conduct an investigation. Take a listen.
We'll conduct an investigation and then review it.
And as part of the country's efforts to conduct an organized investigation, 3 institutions, the police, the defense ministry, and the corruption investigation office for high-ranking officials, which have been looking into the matter separately, announced that they have launched a joint team. Each agency has been rushing to conduct its own investigations, leading to instances of overlapping requests for search warrants and arrest warrants, as well as the dispersal of suspects' custody and seized items. Also on Wednesday, prosecutors raided the Army Special Warfare Command headquarters to investigate its role while the martial law was briefly in place last week. The command was allegedly instructed to drag lawmakers out of the National Assembly while the order was in place.
Now, the former Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun was arrested last night. What do we know so far?
That's right, Jung-min. Former Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun was found by guards as he attempted suicide inside a detention center in eastern Seoul, where he's being held after being arrested on insurrection charges. The Justice Ministry's Chief of Correction Services, who revealed this information to the Parliament's Justice Committee, said Kim's life is not currently in danger. The ex-defense chief was arrested on Wednesday, a day after the Seoul Central District Court issued an arrest warrant for him for engaging in key activities while the martial law was briefly in place last week. He was the first figure to be detained. That's all I have for now this hour. Back to you, Jung-min.
All right, Eun-ji, thank you for that report.